He's been pretty quiet lately at this final table. See what he does here with the king-8 offsuit under the gun.
All in.
Whoa, all in, he says. Right behind him, big trouble. Daniel Alaei with ace-king. He says all in.
It had Chip Reese's name on it. This tournament has Doyle Brunson's name on it. Scotty would love to win this trophy, and he could take down the two biggest name trophies in poker.
To the felt we go. Faraz, the toilet Jaka. This time with just a 6-7. He's going to take a stab, makes it 325,000 to go.
This guy stays aggressive, and it doesn't matter where he stands in chip count.
Behind him, Josh Arieh with king queen. Says none of that. I'm going to raise it to 900,000. Scotty out.
Round to the Canadian WPT champ, Sean Buchanan. Look at this, Vince. He's picked up ace king. He's got big slick.
Uh-oh, buckle up.
Oh boy. Be bad news for Josh.
It's been a raise and a re-raise. Now what do you do here?
He's got 3.3 million in chips. Josh, of course, has twice that many. But don't forget Faraz. He's in the pot as well, and he's got 2.8 million. Sometimes you just go with it, but he lays down big slick there.
Kind of shocking. Daniel, he ejects his hand. Faraz also not playing.
Well, I don't think you give Faraz credit for the hand, but he did give Josh credit for having a better hand than that. But what a laydown by the Canadian there, Sean Buchanan. And Vince, I can tell you one thing. If he doesn't go on and win this tournament, he's liable to look back at that hand right there and say, you know, I should have just moved in with the ace-king right there.
All right. To the next hand we go. Scotty Nguyen. Quickly folding his hand.
Well, Sean Buchanan out as well.
Can no longer call him a loose cannon after folding ace-king.
Good call.
Daniel with a jack-7 of clubs going to make this call.
Well, he's going to limp in on the button. Faraz with a 9-7 offsuit in the small blind. He's going to make the call. And Josh with just a queen-5 offsuit. He's going to say, okay, let's see a flop. So we've got three-way action in a limped-in pot, something we haven't seen yet at this final table. A flop comes jack 3-3. So that is good for Daniel as he's taking the lead with jacks up.
Faraz is checked. Now Josh with nothing is going to bet 160,000. Daniel with top pair going to make a call.
Yep, he's going to look him up and just hope his opponent doesn't have a 3.
The toilet quickly folds.
Now 10 comes on the turn.
Doesn't help Josh. He's first to act.
And he's going to check.
Now Daniel with the jacks also going to check. Whoa, look at this. A river card of a queen. That's going to help Josh win this pot.
Unbelievable. Queen on the river here for Josh Arieh. He now has the best hand. Will he get the value bet in? Well, indeed he is. He's going to bet 325,000 with queens up.
Queen.
Now Daniel is going to make the call here and is going to kick himself for the way he played this hand. When it's over, Josh takes it down. Well, Josh started this hand out by bluffing. Then he made the best hand. He got the value bet in. And Daniel, unfortunately for him, didn't raise on the flop, didn't bet on the turn, and then compounded it by striking out when he paid him off on the river.
Well, Josh Arieh, a new man, he says. He's a father of 3. He said he hired a life coach to help him balance his poker. So far, it seems to be working.
All in.
Back to this hand. Faraz Jaka with a pair of queens says all in.
Josh had a bit of a volatile reputation. The life coach calming him down. Says he's played 3 tournaments since he hired the guy. He's made 2 final tables. So if he wins this tournament, Vince, I promise you that life coach is going to be getting a lot of phone calls from poker players.
Well, everyone's folding. Last one to consider is Daniel, and he's got an ace-9 of diamonds.
What he's thinking about is, why would a guy bet 2.1 million when the big blind's only 160,000 if he had a real big hand? Wouldn't he want people to come in and play? It's the overbet that has Daniel puzzled here.
Yep, it's usually suspicious. And that's what Daniel's thinking right now. Little does he know that the toilet has a real hand, pair of queens.
Call.
And he's going to make the call here. And he is not going to like it, as he can quickly see that Faraz is over a 2-to-1 favorite to win this pot.
This could be devastation here. Wow, it goes to show you, if you want action, you got to mix up your over bets. The toilet doing that perfectly. He's getting the action. Will he want it after the flop?
Well, Faraz and his second WPT final table this season, still out front after the flop as it comes king 6-4. So nearly 4.4 million in this pot.
The toilet's smiling right there. He's got to sweat 2 more cards. Here comes the turn.
The 3 of spade comes off. Now this a good card for Faraz because it eliminates the ace of spade from play. We saw Sean Buchanan folded the ace of hearts, which means Daniel has 1 out. He must catch the lonesome ace. Doesn't happen as the 7 of diamonds comes up on the river. Faraz Jaka has doubled up.
The ladies are good for Faraz, the toilet Jaka, as he takes down a huge pot. 5 players remain going after a title and close to 1.5 million. We're coming back for more on the World Poker Tour.
Who wants 50 bucks? I'm not joking. Deposit $1 and you get a $50 global spin ticket instantly at WPT Global. With this ticket, you could spin and win up to $300,000. Imagine what you could do with $300,000 right now. So go find $1 in your couch or somewhere and sign up. Click the link in the YouTube description, sign up to WPT Global with bonus code SPIN50 and deposit $1. But hurry, it's only for the first 100 people.
Certainly Faraz Jaka will become the leader in the WPT Player of the Year award standings.
To the game we go. A quick fold by Scotty Nguyen, and now Sean Buchanan gonna bump it up with a king-9 of diamonds, makes it 380,000 to go.
Well, he's the Canadian we call the Cannon, looking for his second WPT title tonight. Action over to Daniel, he goes out.
And the toilet also going away.
Sean, how much you playing? 2.4 behind.
Josh has got king jack of spades, pretty strong hand.
Well, he's also got 8.8 million in chips, Vince, more than twice as many as anybody else at the table. So he is in great shape in terms of chip count, and he's just gonna call here.
Josh Arieh, the only poker player I know of with a life coach, seems to be working for him. Will he get lucky here? What a flop.
Oh, a good flop for Josh. He's flopped an open-end straight and a flush draw. Action's on him. He's gonna check. This is the check raise, folks, in case this guy makes a continuation bet, but he doesn't do it. He checks right behind. Now a 6 comes off. Again, action on Josh. Well, he's gonna check again.
Nothing hitting for Sean. He's just got an inside straight draw and maybe guts, because there he goes, 375,000.
Man, what he's gonna do is fall into a trap here, Vince, because he virtually has nothing here. An offsuit 6 is not gonna scare Josh.
I'm all in.
He's gonna check raise all in here. That's what he wanted to do on the flop. He just waited one more street to do it.
He likes the possibilities. He's gonna try to push that cannon out.
Yeah, that cannonball was going south, I can tell you that.
The old ball fell on the old foot there, it looks like. He has to fold his hand.
If you check on the flop, why not just check on the turn there? Maybe you get lucky and catch a jack and win the pot.
Josh Arieh in top form right now, extends his chip lead. He's 35 years old, 3 daughters, second WPT final table.
Well, Vince, the guy's got over $4.7 million in tournament winnings. That's pretty impressive, I can tell you, and he's looking to add another $1.5 million of that tonight.
Back to the drama, Sean quickly folding. Daniel also out. And now the toilet. Faraz Jaka gets a toilet hand, just a nothing 8-6 offsuit, but he's going to raise with it, Mike. Makes it 400,000.
Well, he is incredible in terms of aggression. We thought he was aggressive in the last time he made the final table on the World Poker Tour, but it pales in comparison to the way he's betting tonight.
Josh out.
Now, Scotty, he knows this guy raises with anything, but he just opts to call, doesn't re-raise.
Here's the first 3.
Scotty has flopped a good shot straight draw here. He checks. And Faraz checks right behind him.
Deuce of spades on the turn. Scotty checks again.
Well, now Faraz is going to take a stab at this pot. He leads out and bets 350,000 into a pot that's got almost $1 million in it. So this is just a small little bet to try to win this pot.
And Scotty Nguyen with all the gold. What do you think the odds are that he has gold fillings, Mike? 1 to 5?
He's trying to put more gold in his pockets, Vince, and right now he's got a tough decision as to what to do with this king jack. He's going to lay it down. So Faraz going to win that pot through aggression again. And you know, against this kind of player, Vince, that just raises all the time with all these garbage hands, you know, sometimes when you pick up king jack in the big blind, you just got to move all in with it.
He is a little short, but honestly, that's his comfort zone, and that's when he does the best, and it's more nerve-wracking for me, but he handles himself pretty well.
Never want to hear your wife say you're a little short.
Scotty's wife, Julie, is saying Scotty plays the short stack well, which he does, but on the other hand, nobody's comfortable on the short stack, not even Scotty.
All right, back to the cards. Josh Arieh this time with 8-5 of hearts. And look at him change gears. He's going to raise with it, makes it 350,000. And then Scotty Nguyen is picked up in the Gretzky hand, 99.
Come on.
Says all in.
That's right, baby. You just can't blame him, Vince.
Cannon goes out. Daniel also out.
Oh, unfortunately for Scotty, Faraz has picked up 2 kings in the big blind. The guy that seemingly tries to steal about every pot
I'm all in.
has finally picked up a huge duke in the big blind. He moves all in. Josh goes out, and Scotty is in land of doom right now. He's going to have to get very lucky to stay alive in this tournament. Scotty came to this final table in second chip position. He actually took the chip lead once. Now he's on the brink of going out in 5th place unless he can get very lucky here.
The toilet is swirling right now. What an opportunity for the toilet, Faraz Jaka. Here comes the first 3.
Now flop comes ace jack 8. Now Scotty grins a little bit, but he knows he's up against it. Gonna have to catch a 9 or 2 running cards to make it straight. Otherwise, he and Julie will be heading home in 5th place.
He's in suck-out territory right now. Scotty Nguyen needs some luck, but it's not going to happen on 4th Street.
A deuce comes off, so we're down to the river. Scotty must catch one of 2 9s left in the deck. Otherwise, his dream of capturing a second WPT title tonight is out the door.
Here it comes. Nope.
8 of spades comes off. So that's going to do it for the Prince of Poker. Scotty Nguyen going to have to wait till another day to capture his second WPT title.
Always entertaining. Scotty Nguyen, a true champion, out in 5th place, going to take home close to 250,000. We're down to 4 players.
We're still good, you know. Just disappointed. That's all, you know. That's poker, baby. You know.
Let's go to the money pit. The Cannon, Sean Buchanan on the short stack, has a king 8 this time.
Well, he's been pretty quiet lately at this final table. See what he does here with the king 8 offsuit under the gun.
I'm all in.
Whoa, all in, he says. Right behind him, big trouble. Daniel Alaei
I'm all in.
with ace king. He says all in. A couple folds, and we're going to have a showdown.
Well,
Hi, Sam.
Sean is not happy about this because he is dominated, as we say. Daniel Alaei about a 4-to-1 favorite as the cards lie because Josh folded an 8.
Let's see if the Cannon can get lucky. Here's the flop.
Now flop comes 9, 7, 3.
All around it.
So Sean is going to have to catch 2 runners to make it straight or catch an 8. Otherwise, he's going to be our 4th place finisher.
Yep, a WPT champion. The Cannon on the morphine drip right now.
Well, the board pairs 9s. So we are down to the river. Sean Buchanan from Canada, looking for a second WPT title tonight, is going to have to catch an 8 to stay alive in this tournament. Otherwise, he's going to finish in 4th place.
Can he get lucky? No, it's a jack of diamonds, and the Cannon has blown up. He's out of here in 4th place.
Yep, he lit the fuse, but the cannon never left its shell there, Vince. Blows up, out in 4th place, but a nice event for Sean Buchanan.
He's a terrific player. He's a WPT champion. But right now, he has to say goodbye. He picks up 333,000, and just like that, we are down to 3 players going after millions here at Bellagio. You can see the chip leader at this point drawing away from this field. Josh Arieh, 11.2 million.
Well, Daniel Alaei in 2nd place with 4.9 million, and Faraz Jaka in 3rd place with 3.6 million.
I got Danny's luck now on my card.
Blinds are 80 and 160,000. It's getting exciting now.
All these guys going for their first WPT title, but all very successful poker players.
Action's going to Daniel.
You don't have to raise into Danny's luck.
And he just calls it, the toilet going out. And now it's on Josh, who has an 8-7 offsuit.
Well, Look at this, Vince. He is raising it to 560,000 with an 8-7 offsuit. Quickly called by Daniel, but it just shows you when Josh gets chips, folks, he really puts pressure on his opponents.
Here we go.
And flop comes Jack 9-3. No help to either player. Does give Josh a gut shot straight draw, but both players check. Now an 8 comes off. Josh has taken the lead. He's got a pair of 8s with the gut shot straight draw. He's going to come out betting.
Yep, 725,000.
Well, Daniel has the same straight draw, but would actually have to catch a king to win this pot. At least to have the best hand.
Like the 1.8.
Well, Daniel's going to raise it to 1.8 million, but he's going to try to win it by raising right here with nothing. And now you can see Josh fidgeting with his hands. Bit of a nervous reaction.
Wow, what nerve to make this kind of raise with absolutely zip and pip, but he's done it.
Vince, look at this. Josh has made the call with 2 8s, the third pair, and a gut shot straight draw.
Down to the river we go.
Now the 6 of spade comes off. Josh made that call with 2 8s because he felt it's the best hand, and indeed it is. Josh is going to check.
If it just blew on this pot, you'd win it, but no, doesn't have the heart to bet it.
He's going to check. And Vince, I play poker with a guy who told me, you know, sometimes you can fire a bullet or two, but on other occasions, you got to empty the clip. Daniel didn't do it there. Josh takes down the pot.
Destiny could be on Josh's side tonight.
3 players remain in the Doyle Brunson 5-Diamond World Poker Classic.
We're coming back with more action from Bellagio in just a moment. As they call him the toilet. Jaka this time with King 7. He's going to raise, makes it 400,000 to go. But Josh right behind him with his strong ace-queen.
I'm on.
And there he goes, pushing all in. Daniel out.
And out goes the toilet, so Josh increases his chip stack a little bit there. And Vince, I'll tell you, he seemingly has made the right move on every occasion. And I'm talking about a couple very tough calls that he's made and put in there as well along the way, besides playing his hands at the right time.
Well, the blinds are going up to 100 and 200,000. We're getting serious. Action on Josh this time with the button.
This time Josh looks down at the 8-5 of spade. He is going to raise it, makes it 450,000 to go.
Daniel behind with an ace-7 of diamonds.
All in.
He says all in.
What a bet by Daniel here.
Toilet goes out.
Your little bank over
It
here.
is getting to become a bully game now.
Your little bank over here.
Whoever has the guts and the nerve pushes in, seems to be winning.
And I got news for you. All 3 of these guys have got nerve, they've got guts, and they've got game.
Next hand for Faraz.
All in.
The toilet has ace-6. He says all in. Josh goes out with 7 deuce, but
Call.
wow, behind him, Daniel with kings.
Yep.
A quick call.
Well, a dream hand in the big blind for Daniel Alaei, and what a time to get a rush. He's in dominating position to win this one. 70% favorite to do so.
The toilet gets up from his seat,
There hasn't been one big suck out yet. So
walks to the rail.
it's coming now. It's bound to happen.
Ross says, you know, we need a big suck out at this final table. We haven't had one yet. Maybe he'll get it right now. Well, he needs it right now, or otherwise the toilet will become a porta potty.
Here comes the first 3.
Well, the flop comes king 10-5. Daniel Alaei has flopped the top set, 3 kings, but it's not over. Faraz can catch a running queen and a jack.
Jack ball one time.
Make an ace-high straight, but otherwise it's tapioca pudding.
Jack ball.
The toilet in desperate need of a plumber at this point. Needs complete luck. Here's 4th Street.
Well, 8 of diamonds comes off. No card on the river can win it for Faraz. He's going to be our 3rd place finisher, but still, nice tournament for him. And with this performance, he now becomes this season's WPT Player of the Year points leader. So we are down to 2 tough pros.
That's how it's supposed to be, right?
Hell yeah.
Josh Arieh
Sure is.
and Daniel Alaei both have 2 World Series of Poker bracelets to their credit, both trying to capture their first WPT title.
Stay tuned. We're coming back with more action on the World Poker Tour.
Who wants 50 bucks? I'm not joking. Deposit $1 and you get a $50 global spin ticket instantly at WPT Global. With this ticket, you could spin and win up to $300,000. Imagine what you could do with $300,000 right now. So go find a dollar in your couch or somewhere and sign up. Click the link in the YouTube description. Sign up to WPT Global with bonus code SPIN50 and deposit $1. But hurry, it's only for the first 100 people.
He's not the favorite, but when you have a 2-to-1 chip lead over your opponent playing heads up, you are the favorite and you know it.
I'll tell you, this is a whole new Josh, because years ago he was a smart aleck at the table. He put people down. Now he has this life coach. It's turned him around. What a perspective. He's all humbled.
Well, you're right, Vince. When he finished in 3rd place in the main event at the World Series of Poker back in 2004, he was very brash, came off very poorly. He has certainly turned his image around since then.
Well, here we go. Very first hand. Daniel picking up ace-jack.
He's going to raise it. Makes it $525,000 to go. And Josh with the queen 3 of spade going to look him up and make the call. So here comes our first flop in this heads-up battle. 9-8 deuce, all clubs, no help to either player.
Josh first to act, and he's going to check it. Let's see if the young 25-year-old out of LA will make the continuation bet. Just like that, he does. $600,000, and he's going to take down the first one.
Well, Daniel taking the first step in closing the gap on that chip lead by winning pot number 1 of this heads-up battle.
Josh, 35 years old, lives in Atlanta, Georgia still. What a player, and this time, what a hand. Ace-king.
And he's going to raise it to make it $500,000 to go here.
But Daniel picks up a super hand, pair of queens.
Folks, if all the money doesn't go in before the flop here, I'll be completely shocked.
This is a cold deck.
1.6.
Well, it doesn't matter which one of these hands you have. You're going to keep raising until all the money's in before the flop, playing heads-up poker.
Daniel makes it 1.6.
I'm all in.
I call.
Well, he's gone all in, and he's been called.
Wow, look at that.
And here we go, the classic race situation, ace-king versus 2 queens. And the difference in first and second place money is $500,000 in real money.
Come up to this, 500 dimes.
I was looking forward to playing.
So, folks, essentially, they're flipping a coin for perhaps $500,000. Well, no matter what happens here, neither player is going to fault themselves for the way they played this hand. I don't care who you are, you're getting all the money in before the flop if you can do so with either one of these 2 hands.
Well, this could be it. If Josh gets lucky with his cards here, he will become our next champion.
Well, flop comes Jack 9-5 with 2 diamonds. So far, so good for Daniel. His 2 queens still out front. Josh looking for an ace or a king to take the lead. Not only the lead, to win this tournament. Well, a jack comes off, so we're down to the river. Josh shakes his head. He knows he's 1 card away from capturing a WPT title. If he can catch an ace or a king on the river, he's our champ. But no, it's a 3 of hearts. So Daniel Alaei's 2 queens stand up. He doubles up, and he is now the chip leader in this heads-up battle.
Good hand, babe.
Oh, incredible. The fortunes have turned around just like that here at Bellagio.
The heads-up battle will continue in just a moment.
So let's go to the table. Josh this time with an ace-7 and the button.
Look what he's doing, Vince. He's limping in to camouflage that he's got an ace in his hand.
Very cagey.
Oh, but he has dominated. Daniel has picked up ace-queen.
And he rightfully so. He's going to put out more chips. Going to do a raise close to $800,000, $790.
Man, it's not going to shock me. He gets re-raised here.
I'm all in.
Well, he's going all in.
I call.
And Daniel's going to make the call here.
Yeah, Josh was trying to trap, but he's been trapped right now in a humongous pot.
Well, Vince, in all fairness, it looks to me like Daniel's just picking up hands that are better right now than Josh's. Here's the case, ace-queen against ace-7. If the ace-queen stands up, Daniel Alaei will be our champion. We haven't seen a big draw out at this final table yet. Could it happen here to keep this match alive?
Just needs some luck, but he's not going to get it there on the flop. 9-9 deuce. Daniel Alaei 2 cards away from becoming our champion.
Well, Josh not disappointed in that flop, because if a deuce comes off, whatever card comes off in the turn in pairs, they would split the pot. But instead of 7 comes off, and Josh has taken the lead with 9s and 7s. He's right back in this thing. All he's got to do is dodge a queen on the river.
You talk about a suck out. What a card.
Well, an 8 comes off. So there you go, folks. Our first big draw at the final table keeps this match alive. And with it, these players are almost dead even in chip count.
Evening up.
He's pulled off the upset to the delight of his wife, Angela. Don't forget, he's being tutored by a life coach. Life coach has got to be saying, got to give me some of the credit for this, Josh. I kind of make these things happen.
Well, Josh got lucky there, but you can't really fault him for the way he's played any of the last couple hands.
Well, let's go to this hand. Right now, Daniel's picked up a huge pair of jacks.
Unbelievable, the cards Daniel is picking up. 2 queens, ace queen, 2 jacks.
Well, he made it 600,000, and he's going to push Josh out of the way. He folds.
What a tough match we've got going on here. They're pretty close in chip count. Both players have 2 World Series of Poker bracelets to their credit. Both trying to capture their first WPT title.
One a family man out of Atlanta. That would be Josh, 35 years old. Daniel, 25, out of LA. In this hand, Daniel has a 10-8 offsuit, the button, and he's going to pump it up to 700,000.
Oh, Josh has got 2 sevens here. Any pair playing heads-up poker is a strong hand. Let's see how Josh plays the 7s. I think he'll raise it here.
Got the solid mid pair. But no, he's going to play it differently. He just calls.
I don't like this play, Vince, and I say it because there's too many cards that can come out above the 7 that would scare you.
You mean just like that? A 10 hits on the flop.
That's one that might not scare you, but it should, because Daniel Alaei now has the best hand with 2 10s.
Josh is in the guessing game. He's going to check it.
900.
What a flop for Daniel. He's going to bet 900,000 here.
That is not what Josh wanted to hear.
Well, Josh better be real careful here.
I'm all in.
Oh, boy.
Oh, he's not careful at all. He's moved all in.
And that is a massive re-raise.
Massive is putting it mildly, Vince.
Close to 8 million in addition.
I'm shocked at the size of this re-raise, to be honest with you.
Call.
But Daniel's going to make a great call.
Well, Daniel has made the call, and Josh is in dire straits. I say I'm surprised at the size of that re-raise, because I believe if you raise it like $1 million instead of $8 million, you can gain the same information that maybe your opponent paired to 10s.
I'm lucky, but I don't think I'm this lucky.
Josh knows Chance has already pulled the trigger 1 street too late. He should have moved all in before the flop, not after the flop. Daniel could become our champion if the 2 10s stand up.
Well, a turn card not going to help Josh. He's 1 card away from elimination. Right now, it is Daniel Alaei's moment. He's 1 card away from the title.
Yeah, you got to hit a 7. Got to hit the slot machine. 3 7s. Doesn't happen as an 8 comes off. So that's going to do it for Josh. He's our runner-up. Daniel Alaei is our champion.
And his father, Eddie's celebrating. Arms outstretched. He can't believe his son. Daniel Alaei is now a WPT champion. Post a $1.5 million hunt right there.